This is what I want to know, WordPress. Why?
Yeah, back about 10 years ago, all of my traffic came from media buys, which is interesting because a lot of people don't look at me as the media buy guy. That's where I got my start. Remember at the workshop, we kind of went through a setup that
You're talking about like your 10 by 10 matrix?
Yeah, it had a whole little cool piece to it. You know, the matrix. We call it the matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the whole idea is to drive a lot of traffic really fast. As a matter of fact, man, the average blog that we're putting it on gets about 150 to 300 visitors almost overnight.
Wow.
And then it's consistent. So, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
For one blog.
For one blog. Quite frankly, really easy to set up. As a matter of fact, why don't you come over here with me and I'll show you the entire system.
Hi, I'm reveal to you something that I've kept under wraps for the last 12 months or so, and that is something that I call the self-contained traffic system. Well, let's talk about what you're going to learn today. You're going to learn about my vision of what the perfect traffic generation system would be and how I developed that system. You're going to learn who the system is designed for, and then I'm going to tell you how the system works. I'm going to share with you my exact system setup and configuration, A to Z, and I'm going to tell you what kind of traffic that you can expect, and I'm going to give you some crazy ideas for big profits. And last but not least, I'm going to tell you why I consider what you're about to see to be the most powerful thing I've ever seen for consistent, predictable, organic traffic generation. But first, before I get into that, I have a confession to make. I have been an SEO junkie for the last 12 years. And in the last 12 months or so, this system has been developed and has just blown away everything I have done for the 11 years prior. This is absolutely insane. Pure insanity at its best, and you're about to learn exactly what it is. But first, let's talk about some of the big challenges most people face with SEO. It's very, very time consuming. I mean, really, think about that for a moment. When's the last time you implemented an SEO campaign and it took 6 months to a year for you to achieve the rankings that you wanted? Well, it's unpredictable at best. Even though you're shooting for a number 1, 2, or 3 position in Google for a competitive keyword, sometimes the best that you can ever get is on the 3rd or 4th page, no matter how many links you bring into it. Lack of control. Going back to the unpredictable nature of the search engines, you simply can't control what they are going to do or how they're going to do it. And then there's really lack of scalability. Well, if it takes you 6 months to rank for 1 keyword, how long is it going to take for you to rank for 10? But in my world, I had a different vision. I had a vision of total control. I had a vision of something that was easy to set up. I'm talking push button, simple, easy. Something that's scalable. If I want to target 100 keywords tomorrow, fine, I can do that. And I want something that's extraordinarily effective. So really, after years, and we're talking 11 years of trial and error, I finally had a major breakthrough. And that breakthrough is what you're learning today, and that's the self-contained traffic system.